Hey everybody, it's Mom to Wife 1. It is Vlogmas day 7, and I have a confession. I've been married for 10 years. I've been with my husband for 20 years. And even after all of these years of being together, it is still, and I don't know why, but it's still so hard for me to work up the nerve to ask him to help me with anything. We both get paid this week, and I'm like, okay, I still got Christmas presents I need to buy. I got to buy groceries. We got some bills that we need to pay. And even though he is my partner, it's still, and I don't know why. I don't know if I'm still just so independent. I feel like I'm supposed to do everything on my own, but sometimes I have to like psych myself up to ask him for help, especially like asking him for money, which I don't do terribly often. I don't ask anybody for money terribly often. And I don't know if that was how I was raised, that I just felt like I got to do this on my own. I don't need no help. Like, I don't know if that's it, and I'm assuming that's what it is. But it's so difficult for me to even just work my lips to say, hey, I need help with this. But today I was like, okay, I could use some help. The groceries obviously is for the whole house. He could help with that. You know, this bill, be nice if I had money for that. And so before I could talk myself out of it, he came in. I said, babe, I need money for groceries and I need money for this bill. He's like, okay, literally immediately cash at me money. Is that enough? And I was like, yeah. But it's so, and this has happened before, where I psych myself out and I work myself into a frenzy of how I'm going to ask. Do I need to ask? Maybe I can do this on my own. I don't really want to bother him. Going through all this in my head, and then literally I ask him, and like without hesitation, he gives it to me. And it happens every single time. And, you know, he'll look at me like, why are you surprised? Like, I'm your husband. I'm supposed to do this. And it's like, husband, you are absolutely right. But I don't know. I don't know why that's the issue for me. But I'm trying to be better. At least I did ask this time. So I am working from home today, but I have a lull probably because it's December. I think a lot of work is slowing down, and Thursdays aren't terribly busy. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to be productive with my time. But first I was like, oh, I can go out and I can buy stocking stuffers. It's like, why should I rush out to spend money? I already spent more than enough money today on groceries, paying some bills, buying the last of the actual Christmas gifts. So I decided I'm going to start wrapping gifts. So I think I said this before, I like to have a theme under my tree. Not a theme necessarily, but I like for all of the wrapping paper to be the same wrapping paper. It just looks neater to me. So I've only wrapped 3 presents so far. Paper for this year, red with some snowflakes. And I think it's perfect because I have a lot of color. It's all metallics and white. So I think the red is really going to pop. I have a couple boxes, and I don't like using Christmas bags. I like actually wrapping the gifts. But I think for some of these things, I'm not going to have a choice. So I'm going to show you one present that I got for my son, who is not your typical 14-year-old. He is into, I don't even know how to describe it. He's into geography. He likes learning about countries. He has a bunch of flags that he collects, so he actually asked for some more flags, so I ordered that for him today. But he also loves, I don't know how he got into it, but the periodic table, and he's always cold in his room. So guess what I found on Amazon? It's a periodic table blanket. He is going to absolutely love this because I did not know this existed. I was like, and I literally just put in periodic table blanket and so many options came up. I was like, oh my gosh, this is genius. So he's getting that, you know, he's getting some gloves and a hat, and I think I'm getting him a scarf maybe. I got him some slippers, and I got him a watch somewhere around here. My daughter, she likes to read, and I actually mentioned this as a Christmas tip on my TikTok page. So if you guys don't follow me on TikTok, I'll put my handle in the description, because I like to give, like every few days, I like to give a tip on something you can buy people for Christmas. And one thing that I talked about was, if you have children in your life who like to read or maybe don't like to read and you want to get them into reading, think about whatever their favorite show is. Most of these shows, especially shows on Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, a lot of them will have a book series that will differ on age, but it's great because of course it's a show they like, so they're going to want to read the book. So a show that my daughter's into is Loud House. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this show, but it stars this little boy right here named Lincoln. He is one of 11 children and he's the only boy, and all of their names begin with an L. My daughter absolutely loves the show. So, and with her age, she's 9, it is very important that I get her chapter books, not little kid books. So this is a chapter book. It has enough words that she can actually, you know, it's age appropriate for her. And there are 4 books in this particular series, but they also have some other books related to the show that focus on the 4 seasons. So I sent those books to my mother to get them for my daughter because she really loves the show. So she's gonna be so excited to see these books because we didn't know they existed, but I found them. She also likes the show called The Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir, and my nickname for her is actually Ladybug. So I got her, she has no toys related to this, so I got her a poster from that show, and I got her 2 action figures or dolls that are Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir. I also got her a Ladybug purse. She's not really one of those girly girls who's like, ooh, I'm gonna need to get my nails done and I need to take my purse everywhere. She's not really like that, but, and I'm not trying to force that on her necessarily, but every once in a while I'll ask her, oh, do you want mommy to paint your nails? And sometimes she'll let me. She's like, doesn't really care that much. She's just like, okay, whatever. But she never asked for it. But either way, I like her at least having that as an option. And my husband is in here, so I'm not gonna talk too loudly, but I got him a watch and I got him some shoes, so I'll be able to pack those. I think I'm gonna pack those, or wrap those rather, tomorrow when he's at work. And I need to get him a couple shirts. I have presents here for my brother, for my parents, for my mother and father-in-law, and for both of my goddaughters. But for my goddaughters, I also want to get them a gift card to Bath & Body Works. They're both 14 years old, so they like the smell good lotions, the smell good, you know, body sprays, but I don't know what scent. So I'm just gonna get them a gift card so they can get whatever they want. And I think that's pretty much it. I think I do have a Secret Santa present that I actually already bought, that's sitting under the tree now, for my Mocha Moms organization that I mentioned actually in my video yesterday when I went to work. I was talking about my bag. Mocha Moms, if you guys are not familiar, it is a national organization that was founded in 1997 in Prince George's County, Maryland. And the purpose of Mocha Moms Incorporated is that it is a support group for moms of color. It started out as a support group for moms of color who are stay-at-home moms, but obviously people have had to go back to work, so it's for all moms. I've been a member since 2010. I have a national position in the organization, but I absolutely love it. And so for my chapter, one of my chapters, we're doing a Secret Santa thing. And so I think our limit was $25. And what I do like is this chapter introduced me to a site called Elfster, which I've never heard of. So Elfster, E-L-F-S-T-E-R. You go on there, you sign up your group who's doing Secret Santa, whatever, right? You set the limit. Everybody can go on there. I think you have to have like a little account, and you set that up, and then Elfster uses whatever their algorithm is to randomly pick the person you're going to buy for. The person I'm going to buy for is someone that I know in the chapter. It's like, oh, okay, cool. And then that person, and you as well, you can set up your own wish list through Elfster. And it's not like, it's like, oh, these are the toys you can pick from Elfster, or the gifts you can pick from Elfster. It's literally from anywhere. So I was able to go into my own Amazon wish list and copy and paste the links to these specific things to put on my Elfster wish list. So it's great because I know that I'm definitely going to get something that I personally want. So I got a gift from my Mocha Mom. I also got her a second gift. It didn't cost much money, but because I know something personal about her, I wanted to get her something personalized. So I got that. And yeah, I think tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, because today's Thursday, right? I'm losing track of days. I think tomorrow I am going to go to Five Below. That's the perfect place to get stocking stuffers, if you guys did not know. Five Below, I mean, obviously Walmart, Big Lots. Stocking stuffers have always been a big deal in my family. My mother always put a bunch of stuff in our stockings, and we loved it. So I think that's going to be my next Christmas tip that I'm going to do on my TikTok page, just ideas of things to put in a stocking. But I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. And yeah, and if you guys want me to give you any tips for gift buying, for teachers, for the children in your life, for your spouse, for your parents, for your neighbor, like, definitely let me know. It's not like I do this as a profession, but I think I'm really good at giving gifts and giving people ideas for what to get people. So let me know if you guys want me to incorporate that in these vlogs. I have absolutely no problem whatsoever doing that. And yeah, that's it for now. I'm going to get back to wrapping some of these gifts so when my babies come home, they can see them under the tree and get all excited. And yeah, I'll show you what the tree is looking like once I've wrapped all the gifts I plan to wrap today. Hey guys, so I did finish all of the Christmas wrapping. The presents I ordered today, I ordered one final thing for my father-in-law. I think I ordered one final thing for my son. I sent my mom some suggestions of things to get my daughter. And I think a couple stocking stuffer things. I definitely ordered stocking stuffer for myself. So tomorrow I'll take you guys with me when I buy stocking stuffers for my babies and for my husband. But let me show you guys the tree. Like I said, this isn't all the presents, and we're not one of those families where it's flooded with stuff, because you have to understand, my babies don't open gifts until Christmas Day. But on Christmas Eve, we go to my mom's house and my mother-in-law's house. And at my parents' house, the babies are getting gifts from my parents and from my brother. And on my side of the family, they're the only grandchildren. So it is just pandemonium. It's a bunch of stuff over there. So over here, it's like, oh, y'all don't need that much stuff. You open a lot of stuff the day before. It's perfectly fine. So let me show you what it actually looks like. So this is what we got going on so far. Those 3 boxes are for my brother and my mother-in-law and my mom. And then these on the right are for my son, on the left for my daughter, and in the middle is for my husband, and the different wrapping paper is for my Secret Santa for Mocha Moms. So this is all we have so far. Like I said, I got a couple more gifts coming in. The stockings are empty. You see there are only 3 because Mommy doesn't have a hook, because why would I? That's it for right now. But I'm going to give you guys a gift, I guess a gift buying tip, right? If you have somebody in your life who's a big sports fan, obviously getting a jersey it's easy, right? Think about getting the jersey of whoever their favorite player is. That person can be deceased, they could still be living, still be active, whatever. Think about that. So that's one route to go. Or get them a personalized jersey. Get the actual color and the jersey of whatever that team is, but then get their last name on the back. And the number could be the year that they were born. It could be, you know, another year of significance. Like if it's your spouse, it could be the year you guys got married. And if you want to make it really cute, especially if it's your spouse, get 2 jerseys that are personalized with last name for you and your spouse. And again, on the back, get the year that you guys were married. And in addition, give them tickets to the next home game for whatever that team is. So it's just a little gift tip. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. I was in the house all day, didn't do a lot. At least tomorrow I'm going to get out, and I definitely have stuff going on Saturday and Sunday. So I'll be taking you guys with me to do that stuff. So see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it's Mama to Wife 1. Here is a gift tip for your significant other who is a heavy sports head. You can go 2 ways. Obviously, you can never go wrong with the jersey, but think about getting them the jersey of their favorite player. That person can be deceased, still playing, whatever. That's one route. The other route is do a couples thing, right? Get them a jersey from their favorite team, basketball, football, doesn't matter. But instead of getting a player's name in the back, get your last name put on the back for both of you. The year on the jersey can be the year you guys got married. And make sure you also include a pair of tickets to a home game, to an away game. If you do an away game, that's even better. If you can, this is only if you got money. Tickets to an away game that includes airfare, includes, you know, a night out, just you and your spouse, your bae, and the matching jerseys. Perfect Christmas gift, all in one.